Dear friends, welcome to another episode of The Spokemaster. In this video, we'll discuss the crucial, genuinely vital role of Turkish President Erdogan in the sale of Russian gas to Europe. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates. Let's start by understanding what the TurkStream pipeline is. Inaugurated in January 2020, it consists of two parallel lines crossing the Black Sea, with one directly meeting Turkey's domestic demand, ensuring the country's direct access to vast Russian gas reserves, while the second line transports gas to countries in southeastern and central Europe, including Bulgaria, Serbia, Hungary, and Austria. Beyond being a reliable route, this represents a strategic move by Russia to reduce its dependence on pipelines crossing Ukraine, allowing Moscow to avoid transit fees and risks associated with political tensions with Kyiv, also ensuring closer ties with its European clients. On the other hand, this reliance on a single route brings vulnerabilities, since any interruption in TurkStream will have profound repercussions for Russia. With the closure of pipelines that cross the Baltic Sea, Belarus, and Ukraine, Turkey has become the only transit country for Russian gas destined for Europe. This means Turkey now occupies a central position in the energy routes connecting Russia to European markets, deeply altering the balance of power in that region. This new reality offers Turkey a unique set of opportunities and challenges. First, the fact that Ankara operates the land section of TurkStream through the state-owned BOTAs means it not only serves as a transit point, but also holds direct operational control over infrastructure essential to Russia. This advantage gives Turkey an active role in decisions related to the flow of Russian gas to Europe. In terms of influence, there are three main paths Turkey can explore, starting with increasing transit fees. With Ankara now having full power to renegotiate the tariffs charged to Russia for gas transportation, and with TurkStream being Russia's sole gas export route to Europe, Turkey's position as an intermediary has strengthened. This increase in fees could represent an important source of additional revenue for the Turkish economy, especially at a time when the country seeks to balance its trade balance and attract foreign investment amidst a strong economic crisis. The other path involves political concessions. More than just economic issues, Turkey can use its new position to pressure Moscow for support in areas like regional conflicts, arms sales, or economic cooperation agreements. For example, Ankara could negotiate the withdrawal of Russian forces from certain areas of strategic interest in the Caucasus or secure more flexibility in negotiations related to Syria, a country in which Erdogan has many interests. And finally, the Turks can explore direct economic benefits beyond transit fees. Turkey can seek more advantageous deals on the price of gas it buys from Russia. Currently, Turkey still pays relatively high prices for its gas shares due to old contracts linked to oil price-based formulas. But now, due to its new position as the sole route for Russian gas sales to Europe, a renegotiation could include significant discounts, as well as Russian investments in Turkish infrastructure like power plants and transport networks. Recently, Vladimir Putin suggested redirecting gas intended for the Nord Stream in the Baltic, which was destroyed in 2022, to TurkStream, an offer that reinforces Turkey's central role as an intermediary but also brings new challenges. If accepted, Turkey could expand its influence over Europe and Russia, but also risks becoming even more dependent on Moscow, which could limit its autonomy in other areas. Lastly, there's a subtle but very important element: international perception. If Turkey is seen as exploiting its new position too aggressively, whether for economic or political gains, it could generate tensions with the European Union and even Russia. Balancing these dynamics will be essential for Ankara to maintain its new strategic position without alienating allies or facing reprisals. However, Turkey's new influence is not without risks and limitations, with one of the biggest challenges being the growing dependence on Russian energy resources. Today, Turkey imports gas, oil, and military technology from Moscow, greatly limiting its room for maneuver in negotiations. Moreover, long-term contracts like the Blue Stream tie Turkey to high prices and unfavorable formulas. For example, the current agreement expiring in 2026, is based on a formula linked to oil prices, making Russian gas much less competitive compared to liquefied natural gas. To mitigate these risks, Turkey is diversifying its energy sources. The import of liquefied natural gas has increased, as have partnerships with Azerbaijan and Iran. Additionally, the Turkish gas field in the Black Sea should soon come online, reducing external dependence by up to 30%. One of Turkey's long-term goals is to become a gas hub for the region, but what does this mean in practice? The idea is to create an electronic trading platform where Russian gas is mixed with other sources to create a kind of Turkish brand. But despite the potential, there are serious obstacles because many European countries are hesitant to increase their dependence on Russian gas, even if repackaged by Turkey. Moreover, Ankar's proximity to Moscow raises concerns about its ability to act as a neutral intermediary on other issues. Transparency will be essential since, without clear guarantees, Turkey could face accusations of facilitating the evasion of sanctions imposed on Russia. Turkey's actions in this scenario could have very profound impacts. On one side, tensions with Russia could arise if Ankara presses too hard for tariffs or concessions. On the other, Europe might react negatively if it perceives Turkey is helping Moscow bypass sanctions. Also, any disruption in gas flow through TurkStream could escalate energy prices and uncertainties. Analysts diverge on Turkey's future as a gas hub. While some point to its dependence on Russia as a hindrance, others see its location and control over TurkStream as a unique opportunity. But the European context is also very relevant. Since 2022, the European Union has drastically reduced its dependence on Russian gas, making room for alternative suppliers, which means Turkey will have to navigate between opportunity and pressure for neutrality. Turkey's position as the main transit point for Russian gas presents both opportunities and challenges. Erdogan has never had as much power and influence over Putin as he does now, but there's a big question that needs answering. Can Turkey balance its relations with Russia and Europe while pursuing its own ambitions? If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates.